The rain hammered the roof of their Seattle rental like 1,000 tiny accusations, each drop echoing the fractured Journey had felt building inside her for months. She clutched the positive pregnancy test in her trembling hand, not hers, but the one that could have changed everything for the family they'd fought so hard to forge, while Alex's sobs from the bathroom twisted the knife deeper. In that shattering moment, as the stick slipped from her fingers into the sink, Journey realized their dream of motherhood wasn't just slipping away, it was being stolen, piece by stolen piece, by the ghost of a sister she'd buried in her past. Journey wiped the steam from the mirror, her reflection a mosaic of exhaustion and defiance, dark circles under hazel eyes that had once sparkled with unscarred hope, full lips pressed into a line that hid a lifetime of guarded smiles. At 32, she was the architect of this life, the one who'd pieced together a home from the shards of foster care nightmares. Alex emerged from the stall, her short curls damp and wild, face streaked with tears that no amount of strength could dam. "It's negative again," Alex whispered, voice cracking like thunder in the quiet. "The clinic said the embryo didn't take. We're back to square one." They collapsed onto the cool tile floor, bodies entwining in a desperate bid for solace, the kind only years of shared scars could offer. Journey's fingers traced the tattoo on Alex's collarbone, a delicate infinity loop inked during their Vegas elopement 5 years ago, a vow whispered in the neon glow of the strip. Forever starts now, no matter what comes. Alex, 34 and built like the marathon runner she was, pulled Journey closer, her breath warm against Journey's neck. "We'll try again. IVF round 3. We can't stop now, mi amor. Not when we're this close." But close felt like a cruel joke. Their journey to parenthood had been a gauntlet. The foster system that had raised them both in fits and starts, the wedding that blended their worlds in a quiet Tacoma backyard ceremony under evergreens, the endless paperwork for adoption that promised a family but delivered only waiting rooms and rejections. Journey had grown up bouncing between homes in the Pacific Northwest, a Latina girl with a poet's heart and a survivor's grit, learning early that love was a loan, not a gift. Alex, orphaned young and funneled through the same circuitous paths, had been her anchor since they met at a support group in college, 2 women finding home in each other's arms amid the wreckage. That night, as they lay tangled in sheets scented with lavender and regret, Journey's phone buzzed on the nightstand. The screen lit up with a name she hadn't seen in years, Riley. Her foster sister. The one who'd shared bunk beds in that drafty spoken group home, whispering secrets under threadbare blankets. The one who'd vanished after high school, chasing dreams in LA that left Journey picking up the pieces alone. The message was simple, innocuous. "Hey, sis. Coming to town. Need to talk. Family stuff." Journey's stomach twisted. She deleted it without replying, curling tighter into Alex. But sleep evaded her, haunted by memories of Riley's laugh, bright, infectious, a siren call that had once pulled her under. They were kids then, 13 and 14, navigating the chaos of adolescence in a system that chewed up dreams. Riley, with her wild auburn curls and freckled cheeks, had been the bold one, the firecracker who dared Journey to sneak out for midnight swims in the Columbia River. "We're sisters in blood we chose," Riley would say, linking their pinkies. But blood chosen could curdle, and Journey had learned that the hard way when Riley's affections turned possessive, blurring lines that should have stayed familial. By morning, the rain had cleared, leaving the city slick and shimmering under a reluctant sun. Journey and Alex drove to the fertility clinic in Alex's battered Subaru, windows down to let the salt-tinged air chase away the staleness of defeat. They held hands over the gearshift, a ritual born of countless drives like this, through heartbreak, hope, the quiet victories of just making it to the next day. "What if we pivot?" Alex suggested, her voice steady despite the red rims of her eyes. "Foster again. We were good at that. Remember little Mia? The way she lit up when we read her those stories." Journey nodded, throat tight. They'd fostered 3 kids over the years, short-term placements that mended their own wounds while testing their resolve. Mia, a wide-eyed 6-year-old with pigtails and a stutter, had stayed the longest, 18 months of bedtime rituals and school runs, before her bio mom reclaimed her. It had gutted them, but it fueled the fire. Now, with their own IVF dreams faltering, fostering felt like a lifeline. "Let's call the agency today," Journey said, squeezing Alex's hand. "Build the family we can, one heart at a time." The agency office in downtown Seattle was a hive of fluorescent hum and whispered consultations, walls plastered with photos of smiling placements. Ms. Harlan, their caseworker, a no-nonsense woman in her 50s with a bob of steel-gray hair, greeted them with a file folder thick as a novel. "Good news," she said, sliding it across the desk. "We've got a sibling pair incoming. Boys, ages 4 and 7. Bio parents in recovery, could be long-term. You two are top of the list." Journey's pulse quickened, visions of chaos and joy colliding, tiny socks scattered on the floor, laughter echoing off kitchen cabinets. Alex leaned forward, eyes alight. "Tell us everything." As Ms. Harlan detailed the boys, Elias and Theo, brothers from a fractured Tacoma home, Journey felt the stirrings of possibility. They signed the prelims, drove home buzzing with plans, bunk beds from IKEA, a backyard fort from scrap wood. That evening, they cooked Journey's abuela's arroz con pollo, the kitchen alive with salsa rhythms from Alex's playlist. Over candlelight, Alex raised her glass of Malbec.
"To us."
"To the family we're claiming, no matter the shape." "To us," Journey echoed, clinking glasses, her heart swelling with a love that felt invincible. But as they cleared plates, her phone lit up again. Another text from Riley. "Saw you're fostering again. Proud of you. Dinner tomorrow? My treat." The invitation hung like a storm cloud. Journey showed it to Alex, who frowned, fork midway to her mouth. "You haven't talked to her since. What, 10 years ago? After that blowout at Thanksgiving?" Journey shrugged, feigning nonchalance, but the old ache bloomed. The blowout, Riley showing up unannounced, drunk on cheap wine and unresolved grudges, accusing Journey of stealing her life, by moving on, by finding Alex. Words had flown like shrapnel, betrayals unearthed from their foster days, when Riley's crush on Journey had twisted into something sharper, more desperate. "She's family," Journey said finally. "Maybe it's time to bury the hatchet." Alex's brow furrowed, but she nodded. "Just be careful. Some ghosts don't stay buried." The next day dawned crisp, leaves carpeting the streets in fiery reds and golds. Journey met Riley at a waterfront bistro in Pioneer Square, the Puget Sound glittering beyond floor-to-ceiling windows. Riley looked much the same, 33 now, but with the same cascade of auburn waves, freckles dusted across a nose that crinkled when she grinned. She stood to hug Journey, her embrace lingering a beat too long, scented with jasmine and something sharper, like regret distilled. "You look incredible," Riley said, pulling back to appraise her. "Marriage suits you. Alex is a lucky woman." Journey slid into the booth, forcing a smile. "Life's good.
"Busy."
We're starting fostering again. 2 boys this time." Riley's eyes lit, but there was a shadow in them, a flicker Journey remembered from their teen years. "That's huge. You always were the nurturer. Remember how you'd mother those stray cats in the group home? I'd tease you, but damn, I envied that heart of yours." Over salmon salads and Chardonnay, the conversation flowed like a river long dammed, catching up on dead-end jobs, lost loves, the grind of adulting. Riley had bounced from LA acting gigs to waitressing in Portland, her dreams frayed but not forgotten. "I came back because, I don't know, needed roots."
"And you."
"You're the only family that stuck." Journey softened, the old bond tugging. "You're welcome anytime."
"But things are different now."
"Alex and I." Riley waved it off, but her grip on the stem of her glass tightened. "I get it. Love looks good on you. Just promise me you'll let me in a little. For old time's sake." They parted with cheek kisses and numbers exchanged, Journey driving home with a lightness she hadn't expected. Alex was waiting with takeout tie and a skeptical tilt to her head. "How was the exorcism?" "Better than I thought," Journey admitted, recounting the lunch over spring rolls. "She's changed. Grown up." Alex hummed, non-committal, but let it drop. That week flew in a whirlwind. Home visits for the boys, painting a nursery in soft blues, stocking shelves with dinosaur books and organic puffs. Elias and Theo arrived on a Friday evening, wide-eyed and clutching each other's hands. Elias with his mop of blonde curls and thumb-sucking shyness, Theo bolder, all gangly limbs and questions. "This your forever house?" Theo asked, backpack slung over one shoulder. Journey knelt, heart full. "It's our house now, and we're gonna make it the best adventure ever." The first weeks were magic laced with mayhem, midnight fevers, playground scrapes, the exquisite terror of loving so fiercely. Alex thrived, her runner's energy channeled into tag games and bedtime stories voiced with dramatic flair. Journey captured it all in a journal, sketches of Theo's lopsided grins, Elias's first unprompted "I love you." One night, as the boys slept, she and Alex made love on the living room rug, slow and reverent, bodies mapping the map of their shared becoming. "This is it," Alex murmured into Journey's hair. "Our family." But Riley's texts arrived like punctuation marks. "How's the little dudes?"
Spill.
"Miss our talks." "Coffee soon?" Journey obliged, lunches stretching into afternoons, Riley's stories pulling her back to a youth unscarred by adult weights. There was an ease to it, a nostalgia that warmed like aged whiskey. Riley met the boys once, at a park picnic, her laughter coaxing Elias from his shell. "You're a natural auntie," Journey said, watching her push Theo on the swings. Riley's smile faltered, just for a second.
"Yeah.
Family's everything, right?" Alex noticed the shift first, the late nights Journey spent scrolling old photos, the way her laughter carried Riley's cadence after calls. "She's inserting herself," Alex said one evening, as they washed dishes side by side. "And you're letting her?" Journey bristled, suds dripping from her hands. "She's my sister, Alex. Blood or not, she gets it, the foster crap, the what-ifs. You too. You clash sometimes." Alex set down the sponge, eyes flashing. "Clash?" "She looks at you like you're hers to reclaim. And you're blind to it because it's easier than facing how she hurt you before." The argument simmered, unresolved, but Journey pushed it down, focusing on the boys' first school open house, their matching backpacks swinging. Life felt full, precarious but precious. Until the call came from Miss Harlan, voice clipped over the line. "We need to discuss the placement. There's a complication." Journey's world tilted as she sat in the agency's office days later, Alex's hand cold in hers. Across the desk, Harlan spread documents like a bad hand in poker. "The boy's aunt has come forward. Biological relation. She's petitioning for custody." "The aunt, Riley." Her name stared up from the forms, signature bold and unyielding. "She contacted us last week," Harlan explained. "Says she's stable now, local job, ready to step up. Family preference in the system. You know how it works." Journey's vision blurred, rage and betrayal coiling like smoke. "She's not their aunt. Not by blood, not by anything. We are their family." Alex's grip tightened, her voice a whip. "This is sabotage. She's jealous, always has been. Taking what's ours because she can't stand you happy." The room spun, memories crashing. Riley's tears in that spoken kitchen, confessing a love that crossed forbidden lines, Journey's gentle rejection that shattered them both. "I can't lose them," Journey whispered, tears carving paths down her cheeks. "Not now. Not to her." But the gears of bureaucracy ground on, hearings scheduled, home studies ordered. Riley's petition gained traction, her clean record, her sisterly bond to Journey spun as a plus. Evenings blurred into strategy sessions with lawyers, the house echoing with the boys' innocent questions. "Are we going home soon, Mama J?" Journey held them close, reading tales of brave knights and loyal dragons, her voice steady for their sakes. Alex paced, fury etching lines on her face. Fight dirty if we have to. Expose her. The drinking, the instability. But Journey hesitated, the sister soul tie-binding her. Late one night, she drove to Riley's motel on the edge of town, rain sluicing the windshield like accusations. Riley opened the door in sweats, eyes red-rimmed, the room cluttered with takeout boxes and scripts. "You came," she said, stepping aside. "Why?" Journey demanded, voice raw. "The boys, they're our light. Why rip that away?" Riley sank onto the bed, head in hands. "Because I see you with them. With her, and it kills me. You were supposed to be mine, Journey."
From the bunk beds to now.
"I lost you once, I won't again. If I can't have you, I'll build my own family. With them." The confession hung, poisonous and true. Journey recoiled, the pieces slotting into betrayal's frame. "This isn't love, Riley. It's possession. And it's destroying us all." She left as dawn broke, the city awakening to another gray day. Back home, Alex waited with coffee and resolve. "We go to court. Full force." The hearing loomed like a guillotine, 2 weeks of hellish prep. Witness statements from neighbors, psych evals, the boys' artwork as exhibits of attachment. Journey barely slept, haunted by Riley's words, the what-ifs of a childhood where lines blurred and hearts broke unevenly. Alex anchored her, their love a fierce bonfire against the encroaching cold, nights of whispered affirmations, bodies seeking reaffirmation in touch. Court day arrived under a sky bruised purple, the Tacoma courthouse a monolith of marble and judgment. Journey and Alex sat ramrod straight, hands clasped, the boys in daycare under watchful eyes. Riley entered last, poised in a blouse and slacks, auburn hair tamed, but her gaze locked on Journey with desperate hunger. The judge, a stern woman with wire-rimmed glasses, reviewed the files. Testimonies unfolded, Harlan's neutral recap, Alex's passionate plea. These boys aren't placements, they're sons. Riley's measured narrative, painting herself as the redeemed kin. "Journey and I shared a home once," Riley said, voice steady. "I want to honor that legacy. Give them the stability we never had." Journey's turn came, heart pounding as she took the stand. "Stability isn't blood," she said, eyes on the judge. "It's showing up, day after day, through the tantrums and triumphs. Alex and I, we've built that. Riley, she sees family as a prize to win, not a promise to keep." Cross-examination turned brutal, Riley's lawyer probing Journey's past, the foster hops, the instability of queer parenting in a skeptical world. "Isn't it true," he pressed, "that your marriage has faced strains? Late nights with Ms. Harper here?" Journey met Riley's eyes across the room, saw the flicker of guilt beneath the mask. "Strains make us stronger," she replied. "And Riley knows that better than anyone. She was there when I chose love over loneliness. But choosing to tear a family apart? That's not strength. That's fear." The gallery murmured, the judge's pen scratching notes. Recess dragged eternal, Journey and Alex huddled in a hallway alcove, breaths mingling. "You were brilliant," Alex murmured, kissing her temple. "Whatever happens, we survive this. Together." Verdict came swift. Placement remains with Journey and Alex, pending final adoption. Riley's petition denied. Insufficient ties, emotional manipulation cited. Cheers erupted from their corner, but Journey's joy soured as Riley stormed out, face ashen. She found her later at the waterfront, staring at the ferry's slicing sound waves. "You won," Riley said, not turning. "Happy now?" Journey approached, wind whipping her hair. "This isn't winning. It's saving what's ours. You could have been part of it, Annie friend. But you chose to burn it down." Riley whirled, tears streaming. "Because loving you from afar is torture. From the day we met, you were my everything. Alex stole you, her normalcy, her ease. I thought the boys would. Bridget, make me matter." The truth landed like a blow, raw and revelatory. Journey stepped closer, voice gentle but firm. Love isn't theft, Riley. It's freedom. You deserve your own. To build, not borrow. Let go. For both of us. They stood in silence, the tide ebbing, until Riley nodded, shattered but seen. I'm sorry. For all of it. Healing began unevenly. Therapy sessions unpacking foster ghosts, boundaries drawn with Riley, sporadic texts, no visits. The boys settled deeper, Theo's questions turning to dreams of baseball leagues, Elias's hugs lingering longer. IVF paused, but fostering bloomed into adoption papers signed under spring blossoms. 1 year on, their backyard bloomed with laughter. Elias chasing fireflies, Theo grilling burgers with Alex's guidance. Journey watched from the porch, journal in lap, sketching the scene, a family forged in fire, unbreakable. Alex joined her, arm around waist, chin on shoulder. We did it, she whispered. Journey turned, kissing her slow and sure. We are it. Every messy, beautiful bit. As stars pricked the dusk, Journey felt the weight lift, not gone, but shared. Family wasn't blood or perfection. It was the choice to stay, to build amid ruins. And in that choice, they found their forever, not borrowed, but owned, heart by beating heart. The summer sun baked the Tacoma streets, turning asphalt to mirages as Journey loaded the Subaru with beach gear, towels, sunscreen. A cooler stocked with PB and JS for the boys. Elias bounced in his booster, sand toys clutched like treasures, while Theo narrated an epic tale of pirate invasions from the back seat. Alex slid into the driver's seat, sunglasses perched on her nose, a grin splitting her face. To Owen Beach, ahoy, she declared, engine rumbling to life. Journey laughed, the sound free and full, a balm after the courtroom scars. 6 months since the hearing, and the adoption loomed final. Home study aced, fingerprints cleared, a judge's stamp away from forever family. Riley's shadow had faded to echoes, a birthday card for the boys, a terse email apology that Journey archived unread. Life, for once, bent toward light. The drive to Point Defiance Park wound through evergreens heavy with salt air, radio crooning old R&B that Alex sang off-key, drawing giggles from the rear. Journey's hand rested on her knee, thumb tracing lazy circles, a silent, I love you, in their lexicon. At 33 now, Journey marveled at this version of herself. Softer edges, deeper roots, the poet's heart she'd guarded, now open wide. Owen Beach unfolded in crescents of pebble and driftwood, waves lapping with Pacific insistence. They claimed a spot under madronas, spreading blankets amid picnickers and gulls. Elias dug moats with plastic shovels, Theo constructing lighthouses from kelp. Alex and Journey waded in, water shocking cold around ankles, hands linked as foam tugged at their feet. Remember our first date? Alex asked, pulling her close against the current. That awful clam chowder stand in Ballard. You spilled it down your shirt, and I thought, this woman's chaos, I need it. Journey splashed her, eyes dancing. And I thought, this butch with the killer smile? She's trouble worth chasing. Their kiss tasted of salt and promise, the world narrowing to just them, until Theo's yell pierced. Mamas. Crab alert. The afternoon blurred into joy, sandcastles toppled by tides, races along the shore. Impromptu picnic where Elias smeared jelly on Alex's cheek, prompting a tickle war. As evening cooled, they packed up, sandy and spent, the boys dozing in car seats by the time they hit I-5. Journey drove the last leg, Alex's head on her shoulder, a quiet inventory of gratitude swelling in her chest. Home greeted with the scent of jasmine from the trellis, porch light flickering on like a beacon. Tucking the boys in, stories of mermaids guarding sunken treasures, Journey lingered in the nursery, tracing Theo's freckled nose, Elias's curled lashes. This was the miracle, not flawless, but theirs. Downstairs, Alex poured Pinot from their victory bottle, the one saved from wedding day. They curled on the couch, feet tangled, the room lit soft by lamps. 6 months clean of drama, Alex toasted. To normalcy. Journey clinked her glass, but a twinge stirred. Normalcy felt fragile, like sea glass smoothed by relentless waves. To us. Always the storm tamers. The next morning brought routine, school drop-offs, Journey's shift at the community center where she counseled foster teens, Alex's remote calls for her graphic design gig. By noon, her phone buzzed, not a client, but Riley's number. Hesitation gripped her thumb, but curiosity won. Voice message. Journey, it's me. I messed up bad. Lost my job, the apartment. Can we talk? Please. For the boy's sake. The plea landed heavy, stirring old instincts, the sister protector role she'd worn like armor in their youth. She deleted it, but the seed rooted. That evening, over meatloaf and mashed potatoes, she confessed to Alex. She's spiraling. Again. Alex's fork paused, jaw tight. And? We set boundaries for a reason. She tried to gut us, Jay. I know. Journey pushed peas around her plate, guilt gnawing. But if it were one of the kids' friends? We'd help. This isn't a friend. It's a hurricane in human form. Alex's eyes softened, though, hand covering Journey's. Just, don't go alone. If you go at all. The internal tug-of-war waged through nights, dreams of bunk bed confessions, Riley's small hand in hers during a foster fair, promising eternal alliance. By week's end, Journey texted. Coffee. Neutral ground. Saturday. The cafe in University Place hummed with weekend chatter, espresso machines hissing like confidants. Riley arrived disheveled, hair unkempt, nails bitten, a hoodie swallowing her frame. Thanks for coming, she said, sliding into the booth, voice small. I didn't know who else. Journey ordered lattes, the steam rising like unspoken tensions. What happened? Riley's story spilled. Bounce check from a bar gig, eviction notice, a boyfriend who vanished with her savings. I'm couch surfing. Pathetic, right? The girl who swore she'd conquer the world. Sympathy warred with wariness in Journey's gut. It's a low, but you've climbed out before. What do you need? Resources, maybe? I can point you to shelters with job programs. Riley's eyes welled, hand reaching across the table. Your strength. Like old times. Let me crash a night? Help me get on my feet. The ask hung, laced with history's hooks. Journey withdrew her hand gently. I can't. Not like that. Alex, the boys, they're my priority. But here's the card for the Women's Center. They helped me once. Defiance flashed in Riley's gaze, the old fire. Always the fixer, never the fighter. You think you're so noble, playing house. But I see it, the cracks. That IVF ghost haunts you. What if I could fix that? Journey stiffened. What are you talking about? A sly smile, bitter-edged. I know people. Fertility docs in Portland, off-book stuff. For a sisterly favor. The offer reeked of desperation, a barter Journey recognized from darker foster days. Favors traded for survival.
No.
We're done with shortcuts. She stood, chair scraping. Get help, Riley. Real help. For you. Driving away, heart pounding, Journey blasted Alex's playlist, letting bass drown the doubt. But Riley's text followed. You'll regret turning your back. Family doesn't abandon. Chills prickled her skin, the threat veiled but venomous. Home that night, she recounted it all, Alex's arms a fortress around her as they stood in the kitchen. She's unhinged, Alex said, voice low. File a report if she pushes. We protect ours. The days stretched taut, normalcy fraying at edges, anonymous hang-ups on the landline, a flat, tired Journey chalked to wear. Then, the clinic call, Miss Harlan, tone grave. Complication with the adoption. A challenge filed. Anonymous tip about instability in the home. Journey's blood iced. What tip? Allegations of substance issues. Past associations. We have to investigate. The word past screamed Riley, her bar whirled. the grudges nursed like addictions. Fury boiled as Journey paced the living room, Alex on speaker with the lawyer. "It's her," Journey seethed. "Sabotaging again, because I won't play savior." The investigation dragged. Social worker visits, polygraph offers declined, diaries poured over for red flags. The boys sensed the strain, Theo's question sharpening. "Are bad guys coming?" Elias clinging tighter at pickups. Journey and Alex doubled down on rituals, family movie nights with popcorn forts, weekend hikes where they named clouds after superheroes. One evening, as rain pattered windows, Journey found an envelope in the mailbox. No stamp, hand-scrawled. "Journey." Inside, a photo, her and Riley, teens at a fair, arms slung casual, grins wide. Scribbled below, "Remember who you were, before she caged you." Alex found her staring at it on the kitchen floor, tears silent. "Burn it," Alex urged, striking a match. Flames curled the edges, ash scattering like exorcised demons. "She's not our story anymore." But Riley escalated. A voicemail left for the agency, voice slurred, claiming intimate knowledge of Journey's unstable youth. The caseworker pulled them aside at the next meeting, eyes sympathetic. "It's ugly, but we clear it. Stay strong." Strength waned in stolen moments, Alex's insomnia, Journey's migraines, but love reignited them. In the nursery, under glow-in-dark stars, they slow danced to Nina Simone, bodies swaying to Feeling Good. "We're unbreakable," Alex breathed. "She can't touch this." The confrontation brewed inevitable. Journey traced Riley to a dive bar in Lakewood, neon buzzing, open like a dare. Inside, smoke-hazed air and jukebox wails, Riley hunched at the counter, nursing whiskey. "Knew you'd come," she slurred, turning. "My fierce protector." "This ends," Journey said, voice steel. "The calls, the lies. You're poisoning everything." Riley laughed hollow. "Poison? I'm the antidote to your vanilla life. Admit it, you miss the edge. Us against the world." Journey leaned in, unflinching. "That world broke us. I chose healing. With Alex, the boys. You could too, if you stopped fighting shadows." Sobs racked Riley then, barstool creaking. "I can't. Without you, I'm nothing." "You're everything," Journey countered, fierce. "To yourself, someday. Go to rehab. Reclaim your fire. For you, not me." She left cash for a cab, steps heavy but unburdened. Back home, Alex waited with open arms, the boys' drawings taped like talismans. The investigation clear days later, no evidence, tip dismissed as malice. Adoption greenlit, a court date set for seals. Fall deepened, leaves carpeting paths in gold. At the final hearing, judge's gavel fell like benediction. Guardianship granted. Congratulations, mothers. Tears flowed free as they emerged into sunlight, boys hoisted high, Theo whooping, Elias beaming. Riley sent one last text. Heard the news.
Proud.
Starting over in Portland. Forgive me. Journey replied. Forgiven. Fly free. Winter brought first snows, the house alive with cocoa mugs and sledding scars. Journey journaled by firelight, pages filling with graces, Alex's laugh lines deepening, the boys' voices harmonizing carols. Family, she wrote, was the art of mending, threads woven from wounds, tapestry resilient. One Christmas Eve, as flakes danced outside, Alex pulled her to the porch, breath fogging air. "Marry me again?" she asked, ring glinting, simple gold, engraved storm tamers. Journey's yes was a vow renewed, sealed in snow-kissed lips. Inside, the boys slumbered under trees strung with lights, dreams safe. In that hush, Journey knew, they'd built not just a family but a fortress of the heart, impervious, because it was chosen, cherished, unchained. Spring unfurled in tentative greens, cherry blossoms dusting the backyard like confetti from a kinder fate. Journey woke to the scent of pancakes, Alex's weekend specialty, edges crisp, hearts shaped for whimsy. Downstairs, chaos reigned, Theo wielding a spatula like Excalibur, Elias perched on a stool, face smeared with batter. Mama J. Flip time, Theo crowed, thrusting the pan. Journey caught it midair, laughter bubbling as she executed a perfect toss, golden discs landing fluffy. At 34, these mornings felt like sacraments, ordinary miracles stitched from survival's cloth. Alex sidled up, hip bumping hers, a stolen kiss tasting of maple. Morning, chef. Boys giving you hell. Only the best kind, Journey replied, plating stacks high. Breakfast devolved into syrup wars and tickle ambushes, the table a battlefield of joy. Afterward, they piled into the garden, knees muddied as they planted seeds, radishes for Theo's spicy experiments, sunflowers for Elias's giant friends. Alex wielded the trowel, her athletic frame bent in concentration, while Journey narrated in Spanish, words lilting like abuela's tales. This rhythm, post-adoption, hummed with permanence, school routines locked, playdates calendared, nights where exhaustion yielded to gratitude. The scars from Riley's siege lingered faint. Trust a muscle still flexing cautious, but therapy wove them into wisdom. Journey's group sessions at the center now included her own voice. Boundaries aren't walls. They're gardens we tend. Yet, whispers of unrest stirred. A letter arrived mid-May, postmarked Portland. Riley's handwriting, looping and lean. Dearest Journey, it began. 6 months sober. Got a gig at a coffee shop, apartment with a view of the Willamette. Miss the boys. Miss you. Can I visit? Auntie Riley wants to spoil. Alex found it tucked in Journey's planner, brow furrowing over coffee that evening. She's clean? That's huge. But. Journey nodded, folding the paper precise.
Yeah.
Boundaries, though. Maybe a park meet, supervised. For the kids. Alex's eyes searched hers, love laced with vigilance. If it feels right.
Just.
No solo heroics. The visit was scheduled for a sun-dappled Saturday at Wright Park, azaleas blazing pink. Journey prepped the boys with stories of Auntie Ree, the fun one with jokes and jelly beans, omitting shadows. They arrived early, picnic basket brimming, fruit salad, cheese puffs, kites for wind-whipped skies. Elias clutched a drawing, crayon family, stick figures under rainbows, thrusting it shy when Riley appeared. Riley looked transformed, hair in a neat braid, freckles sun-kissed, a sundress fluttering modest. Oh, buddy, she cooed, kneeling to Elias's level, accepting the art with reverence. This is museum-worthy. Theo hung back, appraising, but warmed over sandwiches, regaling her with soccer triumphs. Journey watched from a blanket, Alex's hand in hers, tension coiling subtle. Riley engaged easy, kite strings untangled, goofy races across grass, but her glances lingered on Journey, soft with unspoken yearnings. You've built something real, she said during a lull, as boys chased pigeons. It suits you. Thanks, Journey replied, voice even. Sobriety suits you. Proud. A shadow crossed Riley's face, quickly masked. It's lonely, but worth it.
4.
Redemption, I guess. The afternoon waned golden, goodbyes exchanged with hugs and promises of letters. Driving home, Theo chattered. Auntie's cool. Can she come to my birthday? Elias nodded, clutching his kite string. Journey's heart swelled, a cautious bloom. Weeks passed, Riley's letters arriving weekly, postcards of bridges and blooms, anecdotes of barista blunders, questions for the boys. Tell Theo his team's unbeatable, one read. Elias, draw me a dragon next? They became ritual, Journey reading aloud at dinner, replies penned in family script. Then, fracture, a call from the center, mid-shift. A teen in crisis, overdose scare, echoes of Riley's rock bottoms. Journey rushed over, holding a trembling hand through detox shakes, her own past mirroring in the girl's eyes. You get through, she whispered. One breath, then another. Exhausted, she confided in Alex that night, curled in bed. It rips open old stuff. Riley's letters help, though. Ground me in progress. Alex hummed, fingers combing Journey's hair. Progress for her, maybe. But watch. Ghosts don't always stay reformed. Summer crested hot, the garden yielding radishes crisp and sunflowers nodding tall. Family camped in the Olympics, tents pitched by Sol Duc hot springs, stars a canopy vast. Nights by fire, Alex strummed guitar, folk tunes that pulled harmonies from the boys, while Journey roasted marshmallows, gooey tales spun of forest sprites. Back in the grind, Riley's visits resumed. Monthly now, park picnics evolving to backyard barbecues, Alex's wariness thawing under Riley's steadiness. She brought gifts, puzzles for Theo, stuffed owls for Elias, and stories that mesmerized, her acting flair undimmed. Once in L.A., she'd begin, voice theatrical. I auditioned for a whale. Yes, a whale. And nailed it with a beluga bellow. Laughter filled the air, but Journey caught the undercurrents. Riley's help lingering post-dinner, washing dishes beside her, conversations dipping nostalgic. Remember that fair? She'd murmur, suds bubbling. Cotton candy fights, your laugh lighting the midway. Journey'd steer gentle. Good times. Now's better, though. Alex noticed too, pulling Journey aside one dusk, grill smoke curling. She's orbiting closer, like she's testing waters. She's trying, Journey defended, but doubt flickered. Family's messy. We give grace. Grace stretched thin when Riley's bomb dropped. Over Labor Day cookout, as fireworks cracked overhead, she announced, I'm moving back. Job offer at a theater here.
Closer to.
Kin. The boys cheered, more Annie time. But Alex's smile strained. Journey's gut nodded. Congrats, she managed. Plenty of space in Tacoma. Fall whispered in with school bells and equinox winds. Riley's apartment hunt yielded a place blocks away. Too close, Alex muttered. And visits intensified. School pickups, homework help, her presence weaving into fabric. The boys adore her, Theo dubbing her cool aunt coach for soccer drills, Elias curling in her lap for stories. Journey cherished the mending, but fractures spidered. Riley's accidental, overnights after late movies, her critiques of Alex veiled. She's so structured. You need wild, J. Alex withdrew, runs lengthening, words sharpening. This isn't mending, it's invasion. Clash erupted mid-October, rain lashing windows as Alex confronted. Back off, Riley. You're not family, you're a footnote. Riley's retort sliced. Footnote? You just claimed it. Journey intervened, voice thunder. Enough. This house is ours. Boundaries now or out. Riley stormed, tears hot, but returned days later, contrite with pie and pleas. I'm scared of losing you again. Let me earn it. Forgiveness flowed, tentative truce. Visits capped, no overnights. Winter holidays loomed, first as official family, tree trimming with ornaments handmade, Hanukkah lights mingling Christmas glow. Riley joined peripherally, a dinner guest, her gifts thoughtful, a journal for Journey etched, stories unwritten. But under tinsel, tensions simmered. New Year's Eve, as boys slumbered, Alex and Journey danced in the kitchen to Coltrane, bodies sinking like tides. I see her hunger, Alex confessed. For you. It's not sisterly. Journey pulled back, searching her wife's eyes. It's history, not threat. History repeats if fed, Alex warned, kiss fierce. Spring cycled again, birthdays stacking. Elias 5, cake smeared with frosting wars. Theo 8, piñata bursting candy rain. Riley's theater gig bloomed, small roles in community plays, her energy magnetic. She invited them to opening night. Auntie's spotlight. Bring the fam. The playhouse buzzed, seats creaking as curtains rose on a drama of lost loves and reclaimed kin, mirroring too close. Riley shone as the jilted sister, monologues raw. I built walls from your bricks, but they crumbled when you walked. Applause thundered, but Journey's chest tightened, Alex's hand clammy in hers. After party at a brewpub, toasts flowing, Riley pulled Journey aside in the alley, air crisp with hops. That was for us, she said, eyes gleaming. The pain, the pull. Still there. Journey stepped back, breath visible.
No.
That's the ghost. I'm here, whole. Riley's face crumpled, but she nodded. Then teach me how to let go. The request hung, a bridge offered. Journey guided her to therapy, sessions shared at first, foster trauma unpacked, loves mourned. Riley softened, dating a set designer, her orbit stabilizing. Summer solstice brought clarity. A weekend getaway, just Journey and Alex, boys with grandparents. At a cabin on Hood Canal, they kayaked dawn waters, picnicked on oysters raw and briny. Evenings by fire pit, stories swapped, not of losses but launches. You saved me, Alex said one night, stars wheeling above. From cynicism, from alone. You woke me, Journey replied, embers glowing.
To brave.
Return brought harvest. Garden bounty canned into salsas, school starting with fresh notebooks. Riley's presence normalized, Thanksgiving auntie, pie expert, no edges frayed. Yet, life's tempests brew unseen. October gale warnings flashed, winds howling as Journey prepped for a center workshop. Phone rang. Hospital. Alex in ER. Minor car wreck from hydroplaning, cuts and bruises but whole. Journey raced, heart in throat, finding Alex bandaged but smirking. Told you I needed new tires. Relief crashed, tears hot as she held her. Boys arrived with grandparents, piling onto the bed in a tangle of limbs and Mommy okay? Riley texted. Heard. Coming over. No, Journey replied. Family handles family. The scare recalibrated, date nights revived, wills updated, love letters hidden in lunchboxes. Riley understood, space respected, her own life blooming, a promotion, a girlfriend met stage side. Winter solstice, snow blanketing evergreens, they gathered for cocoa and carols. Riley arrived last, cheeks flushed, bearing mistletoe. For traditions new, she said, hanging it neutral. Under it no kisses stolen, just cheers, arms linked in circle. Journey caught Riley's eye, a nod passing, mended, not merged. As midnight tolled, Alex pulled Journey to the yard, flakes melting on skin. To cycles, she toasted with hot toddy steam. Breaking, building, better. Journey leaned in, world white and wondrous. To us, the heart of it all. In that hush, family stood etched against night, chosen, cherished, unchained by grace. The new year dawned crisp, resolutions whispered over black-eyed peas and collards, Alex's Southern grandma tradition, adapted with Journey's tamales for fusion flair. Theo declared his, score a goal. Elias, big boy bed. Journey and Alex exchanged glances, theirs unspoken, deeper roots, wider wings. Life's pulse quickened, Journey's center role expanded to program lead, mentoring a cohort of queer youth navigating foster mazes. Alex landed a client, book cover for a memoir on resilience, irony not lost. The boys thrived, Theo's soccer cleats mud-caked, Elias's artwork papering fridge like gallery walls. Riley's integration solidified, bi-weekly dinners, her theater tales seasoning table talk. Her girlfriend, Lena, a quiet sculptor with ink-stained hands, joined occasionally, softening Riley's edges further. She's good for me, Riley confided one evening, as women washed up post-feast. Steady, like you and Alex. Journey smiled, drying a plate. Deserve that. All of it. Spring equinox brought renewal. Garden revived, seeds sown under vernal sun. But under soil, old roots stirred. A letter from the agency, routine check-in, mentioned a legacy contact inquiry. Riley, requesting updates on the boys' milestones. Auntie writes, the social worker noted. Encouraging. Journey's pen hovered over reply, unease prickling. Alex voiced it over wine that night. She's inching toward official. What's next? Visitation clauses? Paranoia. Journey chided, but slept fitful, dreams of courtrooms recursing. May bloomed controversies. Theo's school play cast him as Tree, Riley volunteering costumes, sequined bark that stole show. Praise flowed, but whispers followed. That aunt's intense. Alex bristled at pickup, confronting gentle. Tone it down, Ree. We're the parents. Riley's laugh rang forced. Just helping. Lighten up. Tension threaded summer. Beach days where Riley's games edged competitive, her sister chats, with Journey veering confessional. Lena's great, but you get the chaos I hide, she'd say, eyes searching. Journey deflected. Chaos tamed his power. Own it. Independence Day crackled with fireworks and family, grandparents grilling, cousins tumbling. Riley brought Lena, the pair dancing slow under lanterns. But as night deepened, Riley cornered Journey by the fence, voice slurred slight. Beer, not whiskey, but red flag. Seeing you happy. It twists. Like I lost my place. You're not lost, Journey urged. You're found in your own lane. Riley leaned close, breath warm. What if my lanes always circled yours? The admission chilled history's echo. Journey pulled away firm. Then choose different. For real this time. She confided in Alex's post-party, dawn breaking as they walked the block, hands swinging. It's attraction residue, not threat. Alex stopped, eyes fierce. Residue builds dams. Flush it, or it floods. Action followed. A mediated talk, Lena present, Riley tearful but receptive. I'll back off the emotional dump. Therapy solo now. Boundaries redrawn. Visits group only, no confidences. Fall harvested growth. Apples picked from orchards, pies baked in communal scents. The boys' birthday double, Theo 9, Elias 6, featured a bounce house bonanza, Riley arriving with wrapped bikes, her smile genuine. Auntie's haul. She winked, no undercurrents. But November winds unearthed buried, a package on the porch unmarked. Inside, a locket, Team Journey and Riley photo faded note. Keep us close. Always. Alex found it in trash, unburnt.
She's testing.
Again. Journey's resolve hardened. She drove to Riley's, locket in pocket. Apartment tidy, Lena out, Riley in paint-smeared overalls from a workshop. Return this, Journey said, placing it on the table. We're chapters, not chains. Riley's face fell, but she nodded. I thought. Nostalgia gift. It's anchor, Journey clarified. Cut loose. Winter wrap gentle, holidays hybrid, lax with luminarias. Riley hosted a solstice soiree, small, safe, sharing stories of set designs, Lena's sculptures dotting shelves. No slips, just sisterhood reclaimed. Spring 2027 cycled, but with pivot. Journey's pregnancy test, positive, the old-fashioned way, post-IVF pause. Joy exploded, ultrasounds confirming. Girl, due fall. The boys danced, Sissy, chanted. Alex wept, hand on Journey's belly. Riley learned casual. Over brunch. A baby? Journey, that's everything. Her hug lingered sisterly, eyes bright without shadow. But as belly swelled, protectiveness surged. Anonymous emails to the center, vague warnings of unfit parenting, traced to a library IP near Riley's. Confrontation swift. Stop the sabotage, It's done. Riley denied, shocked. Me? I'd never. Wait, Lena's ex, stalking her. Must be him. Investigation confirmed. Bitter artist. Grudge against Riley spilling over. Police involved. Restraining order filed. Crisis averted. Bonds tested but held. Labor came stormy. September gales rattling windows as contractions peaked. Alex coached breaths, boys with sitters. Riley texting support from afar. Warrior mom. You've got this. Daughter arrived midnight, cry piercing like dawn. Sophia, named for Journey's abuela, tiny fists waving. Hospital room bloomed family. Alex cradling, boys peeking awed, grandparents beaming. Riley visited next day, flowers in hand, gaze soft on the bundle. She's perfect, like her mom's. Journey, exhausted radiant, extended the baby. Hold her. Auntie's turn. In that touch, cycles closed. Redemption not an erasure, but embrace, scarred, sacred. Summer waned, Sophia's gurgles soundtrack to life. Riley's play premiered, tale of sisters forging paths apart, dedication. To Jay, love unbound. Audience wept, Journey in front row, Alex's arm anchor. Post-curtain, hug tight. Beautiful, Journey whispered. You. Riley pulled back, free. We both are. Years layered, Sophia toddling, boys big brother proud. Family expanded. Adoptions for foster kin, holidays heaving. Riley and Lena wed in a garden rite. Journey matron of honor, speech on grace is given. One anniversary, Journey and Alex renewed vows on that first beach. Waves witness, kids scattering petals. Through storms, Alex vowed. Into light, Journey echoed. In the afterglow, as sun dipped, Journey knew, family was the poem they wrote daily, verses of valor, stanzas of surrender, epic unending. Autumn leaves crunched underfoot as Journey pushed Sophia's stroller through stadium-high paths, the boys racing ahead with kites whipping wind. At 3, Sophia babbled demands. Up, mama. Her curls a wild halo echoing Journey's youth. Theo, 11, captained the pack, Elias 9 trailing with earnest strides. Alex brought up rear, picnic basket swinging, her laugh carrying over gusts. This outing marked Sophia's first big girl, park day, post-potty triumph. Life at 37 felt layered rich, center directorship secured, a book deal for Journey's foster essays, Hearts on Loan, in works. Alex's studio thrived, designs gracing bestsellers. The house, once rental, now theirs, mortgage signed in a ceremony of champagne toasts. Riley's arc arced steady. Theater troupe lead, Lena's gallery show synced. Their home, a converted loft, hosted game nights, board battles where Riley's competitive streak sparked hilarity, no barbs left. Yet, mid-picnic, as sandwiches unpacked, Sophia's wail pierced, splinter from a bench, tiny drama. Journey soothed with coos, Alex fetching tweezers from the kit. Riley, visiting from a rehearsal break, knelt too, distracting with a silly song. Oh, brave splinter slayer, fear no wood. Crisis averted, Sophia giggling. The moment crystallized grace. But as kites soared, Theo sidled to Journey. Auntie Ree's cool, but she stares at you funny sometimes. Journey's heart stuttered, boy wisdom sharp. Old friends do that. Means she cares. Theo nodded, unconvinced, racing off. Alex caught her eye across the blanket, brow arched. What was that? Nothing. Journey lied light, but unease seated. Winter holidays swelled, tree farm halls, menorah candles flickering beside nativity glow. Riley's gift exchange brought custom ornaments, etched with inside jokes. Sophia's a tiny stage. For future starlets, she winked. New year brought pivot. Lena's pregnancy announced, joy rippling. Adoptive, Riley clarified, beaming. From her sister's circle. Due summer. Cheers erupted, Journey hugging fierce. You'll rock aunthood. Twice over. Spring bloomed announcements. Journey's book launch. Readings in Seattle bookstores. Crowds hungry for queer foster truths. Riley attended opening, front row proud, post-event toast. To voices that heal. But backstage, her whisper chilled. Reading you, it's like peeking in your soul. Still mine in parts. Journey stiffened, smile fixed for photos. Ours shared, but mine now. The comment lingered, a thorn in bloom. Alex, ever sentinel, noted Riley's increased calls, just checking on Soph, but laced with lulls heavy. She's regressing, Alex said over garden tea, Sophia napping nearby. Success scares her. Back to clinging. Journey defended. She's integrating Lena, the baby.
Give space.
Space contracted when Lena miscarried. Devastating. Quiet grief. Riley withdrew. Text sparse, then frantic. Can't breathe. Need you. Journey went, Alex's caution ringing. Support, not savior. At the loft, Riley curled fetal on couch. Lena out walking herd away. It was real, Riley sobbed. Our family, gone before begun. Journey held space, words measured. Grief's thief, but not end. Lean on Lena, prose. Riley clung, face buried. You're my constant. Boundary breached, Journey extricated gentle but firm. Constant friend, yes. Here for that. Home. Alex waited arms crossed. You stayed too long. It was raw. Journey countered, weary. Human. Sometimes human hurts, Alex shot. Remember the cost? The rift simmered, mended in therapy, couple sessions unpacking codependency ghosts. You're her north, therapist noted. But compasses point mutual. Resolution. Limited contact till Riley stabilized, cards for holidays, group events only. Summer healed slow. Beach retreats with kids, Alex's yoga intensives grounding. Journey's book climbed charts, speaking gigs in Portland where she crossed Riley accidentally, cafe sighting, nod distant, no chat. Fall harvested distance's fruit. Riley's recovery public, a play on loss that catharted. Invite came neutral. Performance. If interested. They attended en masse, boys fidgeting, Sophia on Journey's lap. Riley's role, grieving creator, stripped bare, final line. Letting go is the boldest act. Curtain fell to ovation, after party skipped. But Riley sought them out lobby, eyes clear. Thanks for coming. Means closure. Journey hugged brief. Break a leg next. Proud. Winter wrapped resolute. Sophia's 4th birthday. Unicorn theme mayhem. Riley sent video message. Her and Lena baking message sweet. Wishing Sparkle's niece. Spring 2029 cycled change. Theo's middle school jitters. Elias's art club acclaim. Journey's sequel penned. Alex's sabbatical for travel. Family road trip planned. Route 66 echoes. Riley's news broke gentle. Engagement rekindled with Lena. Elopement Vegas bound. Full circle. She texted photo. Rings glinting. Your wedding inspired. Journey replied heart emoji. Relief pure. But June's storm brewed. Anonymous post on Journey's book Facebook. Author's perfect family hides foster fraud. Screenshots attached. Old agency notes, twisted. Riley's old petitions morphed malicious. Panic surged. Publisher alerted. Post yanked. IP traced. Burner. But pattern screamed vendetta. X from theater? Alex theorized. Pacing. Or Riley's ghost. Jealous of your shine. Journey called Riley direct. This you? Voice shattered. God, no.
Swear. But.
My ex from LA saw the play, spiraling. He knows our history, hacked my old emails maybe. Dots connected. Bitter actor. Grudge eternal. Police looped. Cyber unit on case. Vigilance heightened. Locks checked. Socials locked. Crisis peaked at book tour stop in LA. Hotel call, front desk. Visitor for you, says family. Journey's blood froze, Alex online. Don't go down. Security handled. Man detained. Raving of stolen stories. Riley flew in, statement given. He dated me post you, obsessed. Blames you for my betrayal. Resolution swift. Charges filed. Restraining nationwide. Riley stayed weak, Crashing guest room, platonic Lena on FaceTime. Talks deep. I fed his delusion once. Bad-mouthing post-breakup. Sorry ripples. Forgiveness flowed, but with steel. No more ripples. Clean slate or none. Riley agreed, returning renewed. Summer road trip launched, Southwest sunsets, Grand Canyon echoes. Kids marveled, Sophia's big hole, drawing laughs. Alex and Journey stole sunrises, hands linked on rims. Adventure still. Fall anchored. School settles, book 2 drafted. Riley's Vegas wedding streamed, vows virtual, cheers echoed. Sophia danced to screen. Andy pretty. Winter solstice, family circle by fire. Stories swapped, cocoa frothed. Journey reflected, journal closing year. Storms pass, we stand. One dawn, snow fresh, Alex proposed tradition, annual gratitude hike. Trail crisp, breaths clouding, kids leading. At summit, views vast, Journey voiced. To kin chosen, blood, bond, beyond. Echoes affirmed, unbreakable, blooming. The decade turned 38 for Journey, a milestone marked quiet. Sunrise yoga with Alex, boys' breakfast serenade. Happy birthday, Mama. Sophia's handmade crown of dandelions, wilting sweet. Gifts unwrapped slow. Alex's locket engraved, eternal now. Theo's poem scrawled earnest. Elias's sketch of family as superheroes. Sophia's sticker explosion. Life's canvas broadened. Center expanded to satellite in Olympia. Journey keynoting conferences on queer kinship. Alex's firm partnered national, remote work affording family Sabbaths, tech-free Sundays of board games and baking fails. Boys navigated tween terrain. Theo's first crush, awkward texts. Elias's debate club fire, arguments sharp. Sophia, 5, kindergarten whirlwind. ABC songs belted off-key. Riley's marriage flowered. Lena and she fostering a teen, trial run for dreams deferred. Visits balanced, holiday swaps, summer camps joint. Her play garnered regional buzz, tour whispers. We're good, she said over Zoom, Lena waving background. Separate orbits, same sky. Spring 2030 whispered warnings, global ripples, economy dips, foster surges. Journey center strained, beds full, budgets bare. Fundraiser planned, gala auction, her book signing centerpiece. Prep consumed, venue scouts, donor calls. Riley offered talents, LMC, dramatic flair gratis. Alex greenlit cautious, public good. Keep pro. Gala night glittered, ballroom aglow, bids soaring for art, experiences. Riley shone on stage, wit weaving donors loose. Tonight, we bid not on objects, but futures, kids like Journey and I once were, dreaming desks over cots. Applause thundered, Journey misty-eyed from wings. Post-event, mingles flowed champagne smooth. But a donor cornered, heard whispers, your sister's past scandals. Vetting. Journey's smile froze. Ancient history. Focus on now. Slander seeded. Email circulated anonymous. Foster fraud ties. Publisher panicked. Tour paused. Investigation internal. Source? Riley's old LAX. Paroled. Grudge viral via blogs. Fury crested. Journey confronting Riley Park bench. Ducks quacking indifferent. Your mess spilling again. Riley paled. X? I blocked him years. Swear. J, check my logs. Truth surfaced. Not Riley, but a jealous colleague at center. Overlooked for promo. Digging dirt. Firing followed. Reputation salvaged, but trust bruised. Summer soothed. Cabin retreat. Lake swims. Bonfires where stories healed. Boys fished. Sophia skipped stones. Alex and Journey canoed dusk. Paddles dipping sink. Waves keep coming, Alex mused. We ride. Fall fortified. New protocols. Media training. Journey's TEDx invite. Borrowed roots. Building queer legacy. Went viral. Center funding surged. Riley's foster kid arrived. Jamal, 14, wary eyes. Trial, she cautioned, but love kindled quick. Homework huddles, basketball hoops. He's us, she texted photo. Wary warriors. Thanksgiving joint. Tables merged, dishes hybrid, tamales, turkey, Lena's vegan twists. Jamal thawed, trading tales with boys. Toasts clinked, to tables full. Winter wonder. Sophia's nutcracker recital, tutu twirls. Riley gifted tickets, front row. Post-show, cast party, Jamal DJing awkward mixes, laughter loud. But January frostbit. Jamal's bio mom surfaced, custody bid. Echoes haunted, Riley calling tearful. History repeating. Help. Journey mediated, lawyer referrals, support circle. Court loomed familiar, but Riley fought clean. Home studies aced Jamal's voice. I choose here. Verdict. Placement holds, adoption path cleared. Victory call. We won together. Spring bloomed Jamal's integration. Family photos expanded, Easter egg hunts chaotic. Journey's book 3 outlined, circles unbroken, Riley beta reader, notes insightful. Summer solstice party, backyard fire, constellations mapped. Riley arrived with Lena, Jamal shy smiling. Games ensued, sardines hiding, giggles muffled. Late, adults circled embers, Sophia asleep lap-bound. Riley leaned in. Jamal asked about you. Cool Aunt J, means world. Journey squeezed hand. Mutual. Fall 2031 harvested milestones. Theo's braces gleaming, first dance jitters. Elias's science fair win. Volcano eruptive. Sophia's reading leap. Story self-spun. Riley's tour launched. Play in Chicago, reviews wrapped. Breakout, headlines hailed. Pre-departure dinner, toasts to flights. But mid-tour, crisis. Lena's car accident, minor whiplash, but Riley flew home. Show cancelled. Journey stepped in. Go. We're net. Support shuttled, Jamal bunked, boys mentoring. Riley returned hollow-eyed. Shook me. Life's fragile. Journey nodded, tea steaming. Hence the holding tight to right ones. Winter wrapped recovery. Lena healed, tour rescheduled. Holidays hybrid. Zoom carols, in-person feasts. New Year's, family vision board. Dreams pinned. Theo's pro soccer. Elias's inventor lab. Sophia's artist studio. Jamal's college. Journey added. Legacy lived. Spring 2032 cycled bold. Center's national model. Journey advising DC Alex's keynote. Designs iconic. Boys teen tipping. Theo's activism club. Elias's poetry slams. Riley's Broadway whisper. Callback summons. Dream edge, she gushed. Audition crushed. Understudy role landed. I'm in. Celebration dinner. Steak and stories. Lena beaming. But confetti settled. Riley's aside to Journey. Success scares. What if I outgrow us? Journey cupped her face sisterly. Growth expands. Never shrinks. Summer spotlighted. Riley's debut. Family in orchestra seats. Lights rose. Her entrance electric. Vulnerable vixen. Lines landing like lightning. Ovation standing. Tears streamed. Journey's. Alex's. Kids awed. After-party swirl. Champagne toasts. Agents circling. Riley pulled Journey balcony. City hum below. This because of you. Anchor. Your sword. Journey countered.
Fly.
Fall anchored triumph. Tony buzz. Interviews where Riley credited foster sister. Life architect. Winter award season. Nomination night gala. Family suited. Win came. Speech choked. To Jay, love's first lesson. Let go to gain. Cheers deafened. Hug backstage crushing. Deserved. Journey whispered. Spring 2033 bloomed full. Tony home. Tour global. Riley's visits sporadic. Skype stories. Gifts globetrotting. Journey's life deepened. Book 4 birthed. Center campuses tripled. Family thrived. Theo's scholarship. Elias's published verse, Sophia's ballet, Jamal's graduation. One equinox eve, backyard fire low, Alex and Journey swayed slow. Empires built, Alex murmured. From embers, Journey agreed, stars witness. In that dance, legacy pulsed, love's layered, losses lessons, family, the flame eternal. Mid-40s crept gentle, Journey at 42 surveying the vista. Home expanded. Addition for office. Playroom Sophia claimed as Princess Lab. Center's footprint spanned states, her name synonymous with reform. Alex, 46, gallery owner now, queer artist spotlighted, exhibits drawing crowds. Boys launched. Theo, 16, driver's license fresh, soccer scout whispers. Elias, 14, debate nationals bound, essays probing identity. Sophia, 10, violin prodigy, notes soaring. Jamal, 18, college bound, scholarship to UW, major undecided but dreams vast. Riley's star ascended, Tony win cemented, films beckoned, indie darling to Hollywood heel. Lena's studio thrived, sculptures and MoMA. Their family grew, Jamal's brother roll solid, fostering paused for travel. Life's weave tightened, annual retreats, family cabin, unplug rituals. Spring 2034's found them in Cascades, snowshoeing trails, laughter echoing pines. Evening yarns by stove, Theo's coming out tale retold, courage kindled. But summer storm gathered, paparazzi flash at airport, Riley's film premiere, Journey guest. Inspo Ant, headlines dubbed, but tabloids twisted. Secret affair? Foster sisters spill. Gossip mill ground, blogs speculated, rekindled romance, photos mined. Old fair snaps, recent hugs cropped intimate. Publisher calls flooded. Clarify. Journey seethed, Alex's calm anchor. Ignore. Truth outs. Riley called frantic. My publicist. Damage control. Date me publicly? Shut it down. Journey laughed sharp.
No.
Own your narrative, solo. Fallout. Interviews defensive, Riley's. Sisters, period. Love spectrum wide, but ours familial. Damage lingered. Center donors wary. Optics cited. Journey addressed gala. Gossip gossamer. Work with stands. Winter thawed rumors, but personal gale. Alex's diagnosis. Breast cancer. Early. Treatable. World narrowed. Appointments. Chemo curls shed. Boys' vigils. Sophia's drawings talismans. Riley flew in. Understudy to strength. Soup simmered. Jamal's playlists curated. Warrior wife. She toasted chemo eve. Grew puddle. Treatment triumphed. Scans clear spring. Celebration hike. Summit cheers. Alex's buzzcut crowned daisy chain. Summer healed. Beach house rental. Waves washing weariness. Riley joined segment. Her film wrap freeing. Beach bonfire. Story swapped. Cancers conquered. Stars chased. Fall 2035 anchored. Alex's return work. Designs bolder. Journey's memoir sequel. Unbound threads. Top lists. Riley forward penned. She taught me fly. Boys leaps. Theo's college acceptances. Elias's fellowship abroad. Sophia's orchestra solo. Standing ovation. Riley's Oscar nod. Supporting role. Raw redemption arc campaign whirlwind. Family Oscars watch party. Red carpet wave. When gasp. Speech streamed. To kin who held mirror. Jay. Your reflection made me. Tears collective. Hug virtual tight. Spring 2036 cycled legacy. Center's National Award. Journey honored DC Alex's exhibit. Resilient forms. Sold out. Family milestone. Vow renewal 20th. Backyard evergreens witness. Kids officiated. Theo vows. Elias rings. Sophia petals. Jamal toast. Riley and Lena guests. Cheers blended. Post-ceremony dance. Riley pulled Journey aside. 20 years. You glow. Shared light, Journey replied. Summer solstice. Cross-country drive. Route 66 Redux. Kids swapped for teens. Stories evolved. Grand Canyon rim. Sunset gilding. Full circle. Alex breathed. Fall bloomed launches. Theo's freshman dorm drop. Tears masked jokes. Elias's Europe gap. Postcards poetic. Sophia's middle school nerves. Violin case clutched. Riley's directorial debut. Film on foster bonds. Journey consultant. Set visits. Jamal acting bit. Meta magic. Winter wrap. Holidays hybrid. Virtual toasts. In-person feasts. New Year's vision renewed. Dreams deferred chased. One dawn. Frost-laced. Journey journaled. Ages layer, but core endures. Love's quiet revolution. Afternoon park. Sophia swinging high. Alex pushing gentle. Still us? Alex asked. Always, Journey affirmed, swing creaking rhythm. In that arc, family framed, forged in fire, framed by faith, forever unfolding. Half-century neared, Journey at 47 embracing the crest, silver threads in dark waves, laugh lines mapping joys. Center's empire, academies nationwide, scholarships named hers. Alex, 51, nonprofit head, artist collectives incubating dreams. Teens transited. Theo, 19, college striker, girlfriend met lectures. Elias, 17, poet laureate campus, loves letters. Sophia, 13, braces gleaming, symphony seat secured. Jamal, 21, grad student, mentoring foster peers. Riley's realm, Oscar shelf, director's chair, films feminist fierce, award stacked. Lena's installations global, their home Portland haven, Jamal's old room guest suite. Life's ledger balanced, retreats ritual, gratitude hikes holy. Spring 2038's crested cascades, wildflowers nodding. Evenings, elder stories, abuela's wisdoms, ancestors' anthems. But autumn alert, Riley's call, voice veiled, health scare. Checkup flagged, mammogram shadow. Journey's heart clenched, echo of Alex's battle. Details.
Now.
Biopsy benign, cyst, not cancer, but fears residue raw. Riley confessed flights cancelled, isolation gnawing. Need ground. You. Journey arranged, Portland weekend, Alex covering. Loft visit. Lena welcoming, teas steeped. Riley raw, success hollow without roots. Roots run deep, Journey soothed. Call more. We're vain. Winter wove worry. Riley's therapy intensified, boundary work. Holidays heartfelt, Portland trek, tree-trimmed joint. Jamal's thesis defense toast. To aunties anchors. New Year pivot, family packed, monthly check-ins, virtual firesides. Spring 2039 bloomed bold. Journey's honorary doctorate, podium poise. Education emancipates, foster to flourish. Alex's gala, vanguard visions, queer creators crowned. Summer spotlight, Riley's premiere, Sisters Forge, semi-auto, Journey cameo. Red carpet arm in arm, flashes frenzy. Film pierced, foster fires, loves navigated. Q&A tears. Arts amends, Riley said. Fall fortified. Theo's pro tryout, net bulged goal. Elias's chapbook launch, versus visceral. Sophia's regional win, bow flourished. Riley's relapse whisper, not substance, but doubt imposter syndrome spike. Retreat offered, cabin shared, journals joint. Days hiked, nights hashed. Fame's facade, Riley admitted. Your steady slays. Steady shared, Journey countered. Lean, don't load. Winter wrapped resolve, Riley's mindfulness app collab, vulnerability voiced. Spring 2040 cycled culmination, Journey's memoir finale, Eternal Weave, Opus closing. Launch tour, Riley co-panelist, From Survival to Symphony. Summer Solstice Supreme, Family Reunion, Generations Gathered, Grandparents Frail but Fierce, Kids Can Now Aunts/Uncles. Bonfire Blaze, Stories Spiraled, Origins Owned. Fall 2041 Anchored Arrivals, Theo's Engagement, Ring Simple, Elias's Paris Fellowship, Love's Lingered. Sophia's High School Horn, Debates Dazzling. Jamal's PhD Prospectus, Peers Proud. Riley's biopic greenlit, her arc, directed self. Authentic Close, she pitched. Journey Advisor, Truth Tender. Winter Wonder, Holidays Holographic, Global Kin Connected. New Year's Dawn Resolve, Ages Advance, Alliances Abide. One Equinox, Orchard Walk, Apples Tart, Journey and Alex Handhewn. Legacy, Alex queried. Lived, Journey affirmed. In every link. Backyard Dusk, Extended Kin Circled, Riley's arm Lena's, Jamal's partner introduced. Laughter layered, fireflies flashing. In that glow, Journey beheld, family not endpoint, but ever emanating, love's luminous legacy, boundless, breathing.